Hey, good morning, guys. So you have completed all of first week in your packet, which is the pink paper. So now most of you are ready for the next week, which is week 2, starting today. And this is the one with the yellow sheet on the cover. So you're going to be working on day 1. You're going to read the story Animal Dentist on pages 6 and 7 in your My Shared Reading book. You're going to circle the words with the double E or the long E sound. When two vowels go a walk-in, the first one does the talk-in, and in this case both of them are the same, so it's going to make the E sound. Underline the word that means finished and put a star next to a key detail. For your writing prompt, you're going to tell about a time that you went to the dentist, and so you're going to find your circle map, which is what you're working on for today. And because our main idea, our main topic is dentist, in the middle of your circle map you're going to write dentist. You're going to break your circle map into 4 sections, just like we did last week. And as you're brainstorming, you're thinking about what do you do first when you go to the dentist, next, then, and finally. And so you can have some conversations around what you would do based off of your prior experience. And so it's okay if these are different from other people. If maybe you got a toy and somebody else didn't, that's okay. As long as it's unique to your own experience, that's what we're looking for. Let me know if you have any questions on the circle map as you progress throughout the day. Don't forget to do 1 page of math facts and then your Go Math pages 79 and 80. I just wanted to, I know a lot of you said these are super easy, and these are already concepts that we've covered in the classroom, but it's more review. If school continues to stay out longer than the packets are set up for, then the math will become a little bit more difficult. But for right now, it's just review. So page 79, it says 1 minus 0 equals blank. And you're supposed to look at the picture. There's 1 squirrel on the branch. If I take away none of them, how many are left? Write the answer. Be careful on problems like number 8 here, where it has the sentence kind of backwards, where it says blank equals 6 minus 6. So there were 6 squirrels on the branch, but 6 of them fell off, or taking away 6 of them, and then the students need to write the answer. This one, the missing part, is right towards the middle, so 0 equals blank minus 3. So how many did we start with? If we're taking away 3 of them is how you need to really envision that problem. Number 17 and 18, students get to choose what numbers go in there, and as long as they make sense, that's okay. Page 80 was the other page. These ones are word problems, which are always a little bit trickier in first grade, so you'll have to read the word problem with your student. And so it says there are 6 bookmarks on the table, so I drew 6 counters just as a model to kind of understand the thinking of what's going on in the word problem. 0 are blue, and if there were any of them that were blue, I would write the word blue above it, but because 0 are blue, I'd write nothing. And the rest are yellow, so I took the rest of them and I labeled the word yellow above it so I can see a model, I can see the problem visually. How many bookmarks are yellow? Well, I started with 6 bookmarks and I'm taking away none of them, which are the blue ones, and if I take away the blue ones, I can figure out how many are yellow. So I set up my problem, taking away 0 equals, and students need to write the answer. Same thing on number 20. 21, I did highlight a keyword. It says Kevin has 3 fewer leaves than Sandy. Fewer, I put a box around it. A cube strategy is to box keywords, and when I think of the word fewer, it already gives me a clue as to if I'm adding or subtracting. And because fewer means I'm probably going to be taking away those pieces, I would be subtracting here. And then students, they can make their model, they can write a subtraction sentence, but they definitely need to write how many leaves are left. And on number 22, they're evaluating the problems. Is it correct? Yes, or not correct? No. So if I have 5 and I take away nothing, does it equal 0? And looking at your hand, you should be able to tell. All right. The other activities that students were supposed to do, 20 minutes of indoor physical activity. I think it's supposed to rain today, so you might want to use Go Noodle as a resource for that, or do something else physical inside. And then morning work, page 122, which is just the first page inside of your packet for morning work. And so number 1, where are the penguins? Students are supposed to read the text, locate their text evidence by underlining it, and then answer A, B, or C. I had a lot of parents asking questions on the morning work from last week, so I think I'm going to do more videos really geared towards the morning work so you guys understand the expectations. Number 2, which is a correct complete sentence. Remember, complete sentences always start with a capital, have correct punctuation mark at the end, and they also don't have any missing words. Number 3, I'm looking for the word hive. Hive. Number 4, that's a lime. Number 5, they're looking for the high frequency word that goes in the blank spot. Number 6, they read the sentence, and I'll read it to you. I like to dive head first down the slide. And I highlighted those words that are not spelled correctly, so when they look at this, they're going to say, oh yeah, I need to fix those words. That's not how we spell it. And remember that when we have a silent E at the end, it makes the vowel say its own name. So if I look at the word like, right now it says lick if I were to sound it out, but I need something else at the end of it to make the vowel say I. Altogether, there's 5 mistakes in this sentence, so hopefully your students can find all 5. Number 7, they read the problem here. Ethan has to take care of 12 animals on the ranch. So I know altogether there's 12 animals. 8 of them are goats, so you can see the little image here. Here's a goat, and I drew 8 of the counters to kind of show that those are the 8 goats that he has. But I know he's supposed to have 12, and it says the rest of them are sheep. So you would have to fill in the rest of them as sheep. And remember, there's only 12 animals altogether. And then once you have the rest of this, you're supposed to be able to answer the questions on number 8. The ranch has the most of which animals? This is where the students would either write goat or sheep. And how many more of that animal are there than the other? And so that's where they're comparing, and they're using the graph right here to help them compare and answer that question in number 8. And then write their numbers all the way to 120 on the back. So I hope that clears up any questions that you guys might have on today's work packet. As always, if you have any questions, don't forget to message me. And all right, guys, I will see you later. Bye.